Do what?
In Arabic, it's called shayateen, but it's crazy because it kind of sounds alike. But okay.
Oh yeah, shayateen. That's like devils. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we say shayateen.
And do you,
So
you guys call
Say
angels
them as
jinn,
plural to
correct?
begin with. But yeah, go ahead.
So my question is in the Christian ideas, a demon is like a fallen angel because Lucifer made war with God in heaven and 1/3 of the angels were cast down and la 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 la, right? But so tell me what is a Shadaim? Like what is it in Judaism? What's a demon?
All right. So in Hebrew, um, Shadim in Hebrew just means foreign gods. And then later on, I mean, it became translated, I mean, specifically in the Talmud, would depict these beings that have like even chicken feet that you could see them if you could take the placenta of a black cat and burn it and put it in your eyes. And that's all it says. That's not necessarily, there's different levels of this. There's something called Ruach Ra. And then later on
The spirit of evil? The spirit of evil?
some people say that it's just infections because it attaches itself to your fingers when you wake up in the morning. This is why people do what's called negovasser. They wash up to their knuckles. And also, like Mayim Achronim is partially for Ruach Ra. It's also for like sodomite salt. In Lurianic Kabbalah, there's something known as a dibuk.
Yeah, the Dibuk. Yeah, I've heard about
Right,
those.
that doesn't
Yeah.
appear in the Talmud, but there's also Samael, who's the king of the
Yeah,
demons.
Samael. I've heard about this Samael, bro. Tell me about Samael, dude.
I'm not big into any of the stuff, but it's there.
But what is a Samael? Because that's not the shaitan, is it? Or is it?
No, well, you mean Hasatan?
Yeah, Hasatan.
Well, nobody knows what the Satan is. However, there are some midrashim that depict him identical to how he appears in the Christian Bible, i.e., someone who fights against God. So Chazal say that the Yetzer Hara, the angel of the dead, like the Malach HaMavet, and the Satan are the same person, but nobody knows. I mean,
Well, right, isn't there aren't there stories about King Solomon using demons to build a temple or something
That's
like
in
that?
later tradition. That's in much later tradition.
well, he uses a worm, but supposedly there's like a shade that takes King Solomon and puts him away in some like
Yeah,
fog
Asmodeus,
place.
Asmodee.
Right,
so
right.
yeah, we believe the same thing. We believe that he did have not shayateen. He had good jinn, which are demons, supposedly in your
More like
term,
genies.
whatever.
They're not exactly demons, right? Because they're
Yeah. But it
mischievous.
was
They're
by
not
the will of
evil.
God. So he basically asked God to give him an no and give him an attribute where demons were under his control and under his command. And he basically told him to build the temple.
Well, I don't like the idea that the Temple of Solomon, the beautiful and wonderful Temple of Solomon, was built by damn demons, all right? That's outrageous. It was built by man, of course. It was built by
Yeah,
Jews
Well,
because it was the temple of
But
God.
there is a
look, let
story
me
on
tell you.
that.
We
There is
say
a source
jinn.
for that.
We believe that there's
There
good
is.
jinn and there's bad jinn. The bad jinns, we call them shayateen, the people, the followers of Satan. The good jinn, we call them muslimin. You know,
Yeah,
they're
jinn is just their word for angel. That's just their
no,
word for
it's not.
No,
angel.
jinn is a
It's like
genie. Jinn is a genie.
basically, it's a different type of creation that God created in before Adam and Eve, and they're basically created from fire. You know, from the smoke of the fire, and that we can't see them. They're in a different dimension, but
The
they still
fire
live
of
in this earth.
Hashem. They're
I
made
don't.
from
I'm
the
gonna be
fire
honest with
of.
you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Jinn aren't really real. Angels are real. Demons are real. But jinn is like it's like added lore, bro. So there's Spider-Man 1, a great movie. That's Judaism. Spider-Man 2, Christianity, arguably even better, another great movie. And then there's Spider-Man 3, Islam. They tried to stuff too many things in, and it just didn't work out, and it's not that good of a movie.